Hi, the problem 5, determine the reactions at the contact points P, Q, R and S for the system shown in figure. The radii of the spheres 1 and 2 are respectively 20 mm and 30 mm. These are the radius. This is the given problem. So, first we need to identify and name the contact points, but they have given R, S, then what it is Q and P. P, Q, R, S are the contact points. Now we need to determine the reaction at the contact point, that is RP, RQ, RR, RS. So since it has two spheres or the balls, we need to write two free body diagrams. Let us write two free body diagrams first. For the first ball, write the point, then write the connected lines. First of all, weight line, then reaction line. This is the weight line. Weight will be given as, so let us follow the procedure only. First write the weight line, then at the contact point write the reaction. This one is the reaction, and at the S here also one reaction. Then these two balls are connected. At Q also we will get one reaction. Point, line, direction is over, then name it. Then the weight of this ball is 100. Then this one is the reaction at R, reaction at S, and reaction at which one it is, Q point. Then for the angle, draw a plus mark at the contact point. Then for RQ, that is nothing but AC line, line joining the center to center of these two balls, AC line. We don't have any angles right now, so let's calculate it. How to calculate? Join the two centers of the triangle, then from the lower triangle draw a line, then from the center of the upper triangle drop a perpendicular. It will form right angle triangle. What we need is this angle theta. Now let us call this one as A point, B point and C point. Now observe the diagram. From the diagram, if you draw any line from the center to the periphery of a circle, that will become the radius, and the radius is given as 20 mm and 30 mm. For this one 20, for this one 30. So what about AC? From here to here R1, from here to here it is R2, that is 20 plus 30, 50 mm. Then what about AB length? The total length is given as 90 mm. So from 90, if we deduct from here to here R1 and from here to here R2, you will get AB. So 90 minus 20 minus 30, you will get 40 mm. For this angle, this side is adjacent, this side is hypotenuse. So adjacent by hypotenuse is cos theta, that is 40 divided by 50. So you are going to get theta value as 36.87 degree. That is with respect to horizontal. So now let us come back to the free body diagrams. The angle we calculated is 36.87. Therefore, with respect to vertical, it will become 53.13. Then this is 90, this is 90, this is also 90. This will be the free body diagram at 1. Okay. Next, write the free body diagram at 2, that is the center of the second ball. So write the point, then write the connected lines, that is weight, then weight acting downwards, then this contact point, two ball contact point, the compression reaction act towards, then this contact point at P, this will also act towards the point, that's all. Then magnitude, this is 300 Newton. Then this one is reaction at Q point. Then this one is reaction at P point. Point, line, direction and magnitude is over. Then we need angles. For that, draw a plus mark at the point. Then we have already calculated RQ is inclined at an angle of 36.87 with respect to horizontal. So, write it. Then remaining one is 53.13. This is 90, 90, 90. So, this will become free body diagram at 2. Now, choose the free body diagram. Which free body diagram you are going to choose now? For that, count the number of unknowns in each free body diagram. Here we have RR, then RS and RQ, 3 unknowns. Here we have RQ and RP, 2 unknowns. Consider the free body diagram which has less number of unknowns. We considered. Next what? Now choose the method. How to choose? First count the number of forces. So 1, 2, 3. Then count the number of unknowns. 1, 2. So there are 3 forces, 2 unknowns. We can solve this problem by using Lami's theorem. By Lami's theorem, write the Lami's equation, that is force RQ divided by sine of angle between other 2 forces, that is 90, then that is equal to RP divided by sine of angle between other 2 forces, that is 90 plus 36.87, that will become 126.87, that is equal to 300 divided by sine of angle between RQ and RP is 90 plus 53.13, that is 143.13. Now we have 3 parts. Now select any 2 parts in such a way that there should be only one unknown. So select the first part and the last part, then cross multiply. Therefore RQ you are going to get 300 divided by sine of 143.13 multiplied by sine 90. You are going to get RQ value as 499.99 Newton. It is approximately equal to 500 Newton. You will get 499.99 Newton. It is approximately equal to 500 Newton. Then select the second part and the last part, that is RP, that is equal to 300 divided by sine of 143.13, then multiplied by sine of 126.87. Therefore, you are going to get RP as 399.99, that is equal to 400 Newtons. Now, once we calculated this free body diagram, we will go for another free body diagram. Here we have 3 unknowns RR, RS and RQ, but we already calculated the value of RQ from this free body diagram, that is equal to 500 Newton. 500. Now choose the method. For that, count the number of forces 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can't apply Lami's theorem, we will go by using equilibrium conditions. So by using equilibrium conditions, we have 2 conditions, sigma fx is equal to 0 and sigma fy is equal to 0. Before using that conditions, we need to split the inclined forces. We need horizontal angle is given, then split the inclined force. For that, draw the nearby horizontal line, nearby vertical line. Then which condition we need to take it first? either fx or fy. For that, count the number of unknowns in each direction. Along the horizontal direction we have rr, along the vertical direction we have rs. So, we can take any conditions. So, let us take sigma fx is equal to 0. Now, I will start from this force. So, it is plus rr, it is vertical, leave it. Then the horizontal component, it is moving leftward, component is f cos theta, that is 500 into cos of horizontal angle 36.87. Vertical component, leave it, vertical force, leave it, that should be equal to 0. So, you are going to get RR as 399.999 Newton, that is equal to 400 Newtons. Next, apply the next condition, sigma Fy is equal to 0. I will start from this one. This is horizontal, leave it, then vertical plus Rs, then horizontal component, leave it, vertical component downward minus component is f sin theta, that is 500 into sine of horizontal angle 36.87, then vertical force minus 100, that should be equal to 0. Here the unknown is Rs. So, calculate, you are going to get Rs value equal to 400 Newton. So, we calculated the reaction at all the contact points. That is all for this problem. Thank you.